That's sick. What's up, my fellow household appliances? It's your boy L.Dre, and we're back with another Black Friday video. The season is here, the best time to invest into your craft. I've done a ton of research this time, and I've actually found a lot of stuff that I'm genuinely excited about. And if you're new here, I usually like to start with a roundup of things that I actually use that are on sale, and then we'll have some honorable mentions and stuff. But bro, I even found some hardware deals that are gonna knock your socks off, I'm not gonna lie. So without further ado, let's get into it. But first things first, you're not gonna plug my own store. 40% off everything on prodbyldre.com, all my digital products, sample packs, everything. But all right, now let's start with my most used tool that I use every single day, bro. And that is my GOAT, Ableton. So they're doing a sale where you can get 25% off Ableton Live 12.3, which is coming November 25th. I've been using the beta for a while now. It is sick. We got stem separation. We got a splice integration. I'm not trying to rhyme, but that splice integration, Beattober, I was rinsing that thing. It's not just drag and drop loops either. It's like literally you can be making a beat in 85 BPM and you can preview all the splice sounds on tempo with what you're making. It's really sick. But wait, that's not all. We also got my baby right here. The Ableton Push 3 is also 20% off. I mean, this thing is a beast. I honestly can't live without it. But wait, the Ableton Move is also 20% off. If you didn't know, this thing has gotten so much better than when it came out. Sampling is way better. You can sample from USB-C. There's all these different things that have been adding, and they're not stopping there. They just keep adding more and more good stuff to it. I honestly couldn't recommend this little guy enough. I use this all the time. And if you didn't know, I actually partnered with Ableton on the launch of this, and I have some drum kits that are built in. They're also available on the Push 3 and Ableton Live 12. So if you want to cop any of these and get some free L.Dre sounds with it, now's your chance to get it for 20% off. But yeah, shout out to Ableton for sponsoring this portion of this video. On to the next. Next up, we have another set of plugins that I absolutely can't live without, and that is the Arturia V Collection 11 Pro. So this is a big one. The usual price for all the plugins you get in this collection is $699, and now it is on sale for 50% off at $349. This is honestly a steal. I use Analog Lab all the time, which has all these plugins, but also obviously Analog Lab Pro is on sale if you just want that, also 50% off at $99. It's got some cool new instruments that I really enjoy, one of which is pure lo-fi, which is like, you know, I'm the lo-fi guy. Okay, the next plugin kind of blew my mind. If you have been a fan of me for a while, you know that I swear by Lounge Lizard. It's my go-to plugin for Rhodes, and it has been forever. So I'm looking up the Black Friday deals, and imagine my surprise to find out they dropped a new version, bro. So now they're down to Lounge Lizard EP5. I've been rocking EP4 for God knows how long, bro. They got new dual engine precision. They fully redesigned it, dedicated models for Tyne and Reed bass pianos, enhanced browsing experience. They have a completely new factory library with over 150 new piano sounds, and they've redesigned it for a true to life experience. And it also is MPE compatible, which is pretty huge, especially for my fellow Ableton Push users, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to MPE. But I wonder if this is gonna be one of those things where it's like, oh, I missed the old Lounge Lizard. So I'm about to open it up right now with you guys for the very first time. Now, here's the kicker, bro. They got 150 new sounds, but if you know me, I literally only use the main preset, which, I mean, it just hits the spot every single time. How could they have made this better? What? I guess the bass preset is different. Oh, okay. EP4 remastered. Okay, B-Fly 1. Okay, that sounds good. Let's switch to EP4. I don't know, dude. I guess it does sound more smooth. I will give it that. And it looks like there's a lot more customization. There's like, they got an MPE library. That's sick. All right, I'm pretty sold. I'm not gonna lie. I'm rocking with it. It is a little different, but it's more to explore, and I'm down for that. You can upgrade from EP4 for just $35 on Plugin Boutique, which is a sale right now. I think the regular upgrade price is like $75. Or you can get the full EP5 plus 5 extra expansion packs for $99. And by the way, I do have affiliate links with Plugin Boutique. So if you buy anything from there, from any of these plugins, the links are in the description. I do get a little kickback that helps out the channel. But I will say, if you go directly to Applied Acoustics website, you can get Lounge Lizard EP5 on its own without the extra expansion packs for $89. So you save $10, but I don't know, for an extra $10, you get an extra 720 presets. Sounds like a good deal to me. Next up, we got some more go-tos that I use on almost every single beat, and that is RC20 Retro Color by XLN Audio. Usually $100. Right now, it is $49.50. I also recently dropped a pack of presets for RC20 that are all custom made by me, stuff that I use in my own beats, and that's also 40% off. So honorable mention to XLN Audio's Addictive Drums 2, which is just the sickest drum plugin you can buy. This is the XXL collection, which means you're gonna get hella extra drum kits and stuff like that. So I'd recommend this. Normal price $550. Now it's 50% off, $274. That's a pretty good deal. All right, next up we have Baby Audio. There are two plugins that I use from Baby Audio all the time, and that is Comeback Kid, which is a delay, and that is pretty much on my Ableton Send. So that's every beat I have uses Comeback Kid as the delay, and also Spaced Out. So they have different deals across Plugin Boutique and their own website. But I'm not gonna lie, Baby Audio is a plugin company that just makes a lot of good plugins. So if you like Transit 2, which is their collaboration with Andrew Huang, I recently got to try that out, and it's sick. I've been sleeping on it. They also have this BA1 synth that sounds dope. They have Super VHS, and all of that stuff is individually on sale on their website. But I'm not gonna lie, their bundle is a great deal because all of their plugins are good. So they have a bundle with all their plugins, usually $400. Now it's $280. Or you can get some of the plugins I mentioned, like, let's see, Transit 2 for $68, which is a great deal. It's usually $129. Also Spaced Out for $38, and Super VHS. Can't recommend it enough. Baby Audio is a great company. All right, let's talk about my mastering chain. We got Gullfoss by Sound Theory. This is 50% off, $100. Highly recommend this plugin. Again, like I say every year, I do not know what it does, okay? It's just been on my mastering chain. It just adds a little spice, you know what I'm saying? Look it up, look into it if you're really interested. All I can say is I basically dialed it into a little preset. It just sounds good on my master, bro. I never tweak it at all. And on that note, another staple in my mastering chain is Ozone. Now, they got like a weird situation with their deals right now where it's mostly like upgrades and stuff on sale. So if you already have Ozone, you can upgrade to Ozone 12 Advanced for like $200, $300, as you can see here. I'm gonna keep it a bean, guys. I am on Ozone 9 Standard, okay? So do with that information as you will. If I convinced you at some point to get Ozone 9 Standard, like in the past, you might not need to upgrade, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Feel free to prove me wrong in the comments. I honestly have not seen what's new about it. I just know if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I'm still using it on all my beats, millions of streams. It is what it is. Okay, next up, I feel like we got one of the most underrated plugins, and that is it's the Lifeline Bundle, but it's Lifeline Expanse and Lifeline Console. I don't hear anybody talking about these two plugins, but I use them all the time. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's so underrated, but I've done a video on it. Maybe I'll link it in the description for people who really want to dive more into it, but I use it all the time when I'm making my drum kits. Like literally, there's like a signature sound that you may hear kind of repetitively in my drum kits, and it's because I use a lot of similar presets on different sounds from these plugins. So highly recommend both plugins right now together. Usually $129. Right now you can get it for $64, which is 50% off. Great deal. And I gotta shout out my guy DECAP. He's got Knock on sale right now for $69. It is the go-to plugin for making your drums knock, making them slap. I use it all the time. And he's also included a limited edition sample pack for free with this. So highly recommend it. Shout out to my guy. So while we're still on my daily drivers, all right, we're still on plugins I genuinely use all the time. I found some hardware that I'm very excited to share. Your boy just be rapping. So the Audeze MM500. My favorite headphones of all time, possibly the best mixing headphones ever made, are on sale on Vintage King for $1,274. Some of you may be thinking, whoa, Dre, those are still some very expensive headphones. Guys, these are the best, and the normal price is $1,700. So you're saving $425, and in my book, that is a bargain. I'm telling you, I swear by these headphones. I don't get any commission. I don't work for them or nothing. Also, the mic that I use all the time, again, we're only talking about stuff I actually use. This is the Lewitt LCT 540S. They sent me this microphone and I've been using it ever since. Literally all my videos you see, I'm using this. My streams, I'm using this. Any vocals I record, I'm using this mic, and it's normally $800, currently on sale for $650. Now this is just my mic of choice, but Lewitt is running some sales on some other mics, and they also have like an audio interface and stuff like that. So give them a shot, check them out. I want to give a shout out to Mixing Key. I use Mixing Key Live like all the time. It's this little plugin, or I guess application, that kind of just hovers around when you click it and you hit listen, and it'll listen to anything that's playing on your computer. Not just Ableton, not your DAW, but like YouTube, if it's samples, whatever you're doing, and it'll get the key and BPM of it. And I find it to be super reliable. I've had it for years. It's $19 right now. So that's an absolute steal. If you want to just get that, go for it. But there's also Captain plugins that I use a lot. I've done videos. I think I might link some videos to stuff I use so you can see how they work if you want in the description. I might do that. Okay, that was stuff I generally use pretty much every day when I'm cooking up. Now let's just get into some just good deals. Plugin Boutique is doing this insane deal. It's a $69 Black Friday bundle, and it pretty much has $1,800 worth of plugins. You know, they got Super VHS in there from Baby Audio. They got some native instrument plugins. They got Isotope. They got some synths. I mean, a lot of stuff that looks really cool. And it's only $69, but it's like a bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So look into it, genuinely look into it. Go look up videos of like almost every plugin that you care about and see if it's worth it to you, because I know a lot of you guys might buy this, including myself, because I'm thinking about it, and maybe touch one plugin and just forget about all of them. So that's something we should try to avoid, right? Super VHS is normally $69. So basically, on a regular day, you might buy Super VHS for $69. You could spend that same amount and get Contour, Isotope, Neoverb, all these plugins. So it's kind of insane. It's almost a no-brainer, and I think I might buy it. I don't know. But that's going until January 4th, so I mean, you got plenty of time. And another honorable mention that I just could not share is this deal from LoopCloud. So you can get their annual plan for $48 right now, which includes hella samples and 10 plugins with it, right? So follow me right now. This is why I had to share it. Here's some of the plugins that are included. You got Isotope Ozone 11 Elements, you got Massive by Native Instruments, and you get Comeback Kid. Let's just use that as a reference since we have it open. Comeback Kid is usually $69. This is why I had to bring up this deal, because for $49, you get that plugin, 9 other plugins, and a massive collection of 4 million royalty-free samples. Only problem is it is a subscription. That's why, again, it's at the bottom of the list. But if this is something that interests you, check it out for a year. If you're not rocking with it, cancel it anytime, bro. Doesn't matter. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's tons of other plugins that I could have mentioned but didn't. Like there's UAD sales, RVox, which is another plugin that I use a lot on vocals. You know, I'll leave some more links in the description. Most of them will be affiliate links, just a heads up. And again, don't forget about your boy. L.Dre Drum Kit Volume 7 is out now. The expansion pack is out. So now we got the deluxe out, which also means my complete drum kit bundle that has L.Dre Volume 1 all the way up to Volume 7 Deluxe is going to be on sale for a whopping 40% off. The bundle is already discounted heavily, so right now you're basically kind of robbing me for the price you're getting it at. My masterclasses are also 40% off. That's how to get your music heard and how to make Spotify ready lo-fi beats. Again, those are also in bundles that are already cheaper that are going to be discounted again. And for the first time ever, I'm going to do 40% off my one-on-one coaching sessions as well. 30-minute call with me. We can discuss branding. I'll listen to your music, whatever you want to do. But that one is like, I'm limiting it to probably only like 5 slots because I'm kind of rethinking it right now. But that's why I'll just have like a couple slots. So if you've really been dying to like get on a call with me and really pick my brain about stuff, now's probably the best time. Put in that request and we'll get it scheduled. Budget wise though, if you only have $100 to get something, I would suggest Lounge Lizard or Analog Lab Pro. They're both under $100 and those are my favorite plugins ever, or my drum kits. If you only have like $30, go get some of my drum kits. But if you're going all in, Arturia V Collection 11, no brainer. And if you're going all the way in, honestly bro, get the Ableton Push 3, the Ableton Move, as well as Ableton 12.3. You'll be absolutely set for life with that. But yeah, thanks for watching. If I missed anything that's really cool, drop it in the comments. Also comment if you've copped anything so far. I'm gonna be in those comments because your boy is also gonna be shopping. I'm a table, don't let anybody tell you what you can or cannot be, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.